Hey guys, it's DDiTraps4Master and welcome back to this brand new The Sims 4 speed build. So today I'm building a small modern villa called a Modern Aesthetic. I've originally built this house in Newcrest, as you can see, but if you've really looked out or seen the thumbnail already of this video, which you probably have, you noticed that this video was built in Oasis Springs. Or at least I've taken a picture for the thumbnail in Oasis Springs, so maybe you wondered something there because you thought, I thought this was an Oasis Springs house. Well, actually I've only taken the picture for the thumbnail in Oasis Springs because for some reason I couldn't really make a beautiful picture over here in Newcrest. I have decided to record a fly-through over here because I do really like this lot, and especially the way I've placed it on this lot because it's not towards the road, but it's actually towards like a pathway or a pavement, which is kind of on its own. So it's kind of a private pavement, or at least that's kind of what it felt like to me. So therefore I thought it was pretty cool to build something over here. But for some reason the lighting just didn't really work out here for a thumbnail because you need quite some good lighting for that. So I've decided to move it to Oasis Springs because the lighting over there is just on spot and on fleek at any time. So therefore I often take the thumbnails of pictures in Oasis Springs, in case you were wondering. And maybe you were wondering something else as well, because maybe you thought, why haven't you been uploading lately? It's not extreme, it's not like I've not uploaded for weeks. But I have actually uploaded, or not uploaded for weeks, but it's not like insane. I think 1.5 months, or maybe, no, 1.5 week, or maybe 2 weeks. That's how long I've not been uploading. But the reason for that is because I've got my first exam week coming up in like 2 weeks, which means that this is like a really important week which you really have to study hard for, and it's like, I guess, the most important week of like the entire school year, which means that after that exam week I'll finally be able to make more videos again. I'll be going on a trip later on afterwards as well, but I have quite some time in between so I can record videos for you and also pre-record videos for when I'm going on that trip. So that's awesome, but the point is now I have to study a lot. That takes quite some time, and maybe if you are a YouTuber and you also go to school, you know that it's not really a good combination to try to combine both of them, but I'm still trying to do so. But as you notice, it doesn't really always work out. With regular schoolwork I can often combine it, which I'm really happy with, that I'm lucky enough to be able to do the schoolwork without too much problem. But in exam weeks the pressure is just really high and the tests are just insanely important. So therefore I really have to study hard. It's also much more stuff which you've got to learn in comparison to regular tests. So therefore much time goes into that. So I'm sure that you'll understand, but that's just a short explanation for that. So therefore I've decided to not lower the quality, because I always think, quality over quantity, but if you have less time you have to decrease on one of them, and I don't want to decrease in quality, so therefore I decrease on quantity. And I thought, I can maybe do a let's build or a let's play, because I know that you'll enjoy that. But I know that if I record it when I'm kind of stressed, because I must say, of course, I'm kind of tense right now because I have to study a lot and I don't have incredibly much free time, and there's just quite some things on my mind at this moment. Therefore it's just not really a good idea, I think, to record a let's build. I can better do that at times that I'm a little bit more relaxed. In that way the video will simply be much more fun. So therefore at times that I don't study, because of course you need some times of relaxation as well, I've decided to build this house, which is really modern. And I just noticed that I've been talking about like how much time I've spent on studying and not on simming for the past 3 minutes. But that's what I've built this house during the time which I had left when I was not studying. It's called Modern Aesthetic, mainly because, as you can see, it's really modern and it's kind of basic. And maybe you are used to a little bit more detailed houses from me, because this is a little bit more basic. It's still quite detailed, but not as detailed as my modern houses regularly are. But I noticed that for the past 2 videos, which is not insanely much, but still there was kind of I was starting to show kind of repetition in things I was doing when it came to modern houses. And I thought, I really enjoy that, but maybe I should do something different as well. And then I come up with this ultra modern, which I guess you could call it, style, which doesn't use much wood. It just uses like white, gray and black tones. And in the end, it's kind of gray wood as well, but still you've got those tones which cause it to be really modern, and which also cause it to be really cool in my opinion. I think in the end it really turned out to look cool. It's a small house, though it might seem kind of big because of that overhanging part which you see on the second level, and the first level is just, as you can see, really small. I've had to fit like a kitchen, a dining area and a living room in there, but it was kind of hard to also fit in 2 bedrooms, so I've decided to make one bedroom, like a big master bedroom, and also one good master bathroom, which is really like, it's a really cool bathroom with like a cool hot tub. And well, is it a hot tub? Like that cool bath which we've got, like which you can put in the corner, the triangle shaped one. I've put that in, so in the end you've got quite a luxurious house, though it's downstairs it's really small, but upstairs it's a little bit more spacious. I hope I've not forgotten anything in this house. Maybe I have, because I often notice that people comment like, you've forgotten the sink or you've forgotten the refrigerator, something like that, and then I'm like, oh, I'm stupid how I am. I often still don't really realize that so many people actually watch the videos and actually think about stuff like that. I'm just simply building, having some relaxed time, and then I notice that people are actually really watching the video and just, of course people are watching the video, but it stays strange that people really think about that and comment. Of course it's awesome to see that people comment, but therefore I sometimes also make stupid mistakes of forgetting items. But often I try to re-upload the house to the gallery then with that item added, because often those comments are added quite shortly after the video has been uploaded, so I can just re-upload the house as well. Of course the video cannot be re-uploaded because that would take loads of time and loads of editing, which is really unnecessary, because what's the biggest problem of having forgotten the sink? Nothing, you can just edit on your own. But as you can see here, we've got a small kitchen, a swimming pool under the overhanging part of the modern house. It's kind of a basic modern house, which you would say, and therefore, the shape is really basic. In my opinion, it's a really basic modern shape with like one pillar, kind of one main structure, and then that hanging part in between it, or just over it kind of. And therefore I thought it really felt like aesthetic would be the right word to use for that. I'm not sure why, but I just felt like that would be an appropriate name for this house. If you don't think it's appropriate name, please give me some name suggestions for future houses, because I'm really not good at coming up with creative names. But oh well, maybe this one might be a little bit more creative than the ones I've used for the past few weeks, because those really have gotten like, I believe I had Industrial Mansion. Oh wait, I also had the Modern, or the Vibe Villa. Was it the Vibe Villa? I believe it was the Vibe Villa, which is still pretty, it's not like Modern House 1 or Modern House 2 like I do with the SketchUp build. So I guess it could be worse. I've not said anything about that. But anyways, we've started with the interior right now, which was quite a challenge, because I had to add quite some items. I had to make it look good, and I had to put it in a really small area. But I think in the end it looked good, and I've not gone for anything industrial this time. Though it is modern, it's not really industrial, I guess, because I've done that for the past 2 builds. So I thought, I'm not going to do that for this one. Also like I said already, you can download this house from the gallery, which is awesome. And then from there you can put it in your own game. And also you can of course leave a like and a comment on this video. Let me know what I should build next, because suggestions are also really appreciated, because at times I just feel like building a regular house, and I often build something modern. But at times I also want to be a little bit more creative, especially when I've got time to work a little bit more on the videos, and then I'll make something which you suggest. So suggestions are always welcome. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, because I'm starting to near the 2,000 followers there, and Instagram is cool, and I post like quite some pictures on there. And I'll be going on a trip in a few weeks time, so then you'll see me posting pictures of that as well, because I'm really such an Instagrammer which uploads pictures mainly when it's on holidays. So yeah, when I'm going on holiday, you'll see quite some pictures from me, so you can check that out. And furthermore, have I got anything else to tell you? I guess when I've got more time again, because the tests and the exams are over, I'll be able to start live streaming it again. And you might wonder, start live streaming? Have you ever live streamed? Yes, like a few weekends ago, I started live streaming for the first time. I did 2 streams and they were incredibly much fun. So I've really wanted to continue with that. I really have the urge to start live streaming again, but unfortunately I have no time. And that's also something that I don't really want to do when I kind of, well, not stressed out, but I want to be kind of relaxed for that. So yeah, when I'm thinking about tests, that's not the best thing to do. So I guess it's better to do it afterwards, after I've had the exams, which is in only 2 weeks, so that's pretty good. So yeah, as you can see, I tried to add a basement under the house. I thought that would really add an extra dimension and just a really cool atmosphere, and just it would make the entire house much cooler. I thought it would also make it a little bit bigger, because I realized while doing the interior that the house is really a little bit small. It's kind of a small house, you've got to consider that, but yeah, therefore I thought I'm going to add a basement, but then I realized that I couldn't add an appropriate way to add the stairs to this house, which would go downstairs to the basement. So therefore I thought, you know, never mind, I'll just, you know, leave it the way it is. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, ain't that bad either. And they are quite spacious, so in case you're really into the like 3x3 like challenges, that's the word I was looking for, then you can really add like 8 bedrooms in this house. Well, then you really have to get into the 3x3 yeah, challenge, but you know, you could if you would want to, but for now I've just gone for something regular, and I've gone for 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. I also tried to add a sauna just to really make it really fancy, but I found out that a sauna is quite big, like 4x3 squares, and I couldn't fit it in. But I did add like a massage table, which is still kind of fancy, and this is just for fancy people, you know, with like luxurious lifestyle. It's just for like a rich man and wife, like working hard, who don't have any children and who want to relax at times. So therefore I added the massage table. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can understand why I'm not uploading that much, and I also hope you did enjoy this video, because I'll mainly upload speed builds while I'm still studying. So yeah, keep up to date with me on like Twitter and Instagram. Also subscribe to my channel to see whenever I do upload. It's not that much in the coming weeks, but afterwards it will be much more. And then, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the overview. And then I would like to thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you later, and bye.